Okay, hopefully that's correct. Right, let's now do the thing. There we go, all done. Hopefully that's all gone out now, and this sounds fine. You know what, I think I'm just going to start, because why not? Got my sparkling water down. Hey Ryan, welcome. Again, I'm on the sparkling water again. And unfortunately it didn't have enough time in the fridge either, which means it's not quite as cold as I would like it to be. I think it's time to continue.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there.
Moving that over there.
They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah, her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Hey, Cosmonaut.
Diaz to
Welcome.
Maris. Carter Diaz to Miranda Maris.
Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
I'm pretty good, Colin Ross Wilson. How are you?
Something's not right.
Yeah, this week's been fine.
Has to be.
It's been all right. I mean,
Locate Petty
it's been good
Officer
actually in a
Miranda
sense
Maris.
because I've had time to do some writing, which is good.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage.
Because with the
room
job I
in
have,
5.
there's a lot of other things
I'll
that
go find
happen,
her.
and I also see. Also, I've got books I've got to write as well at the moment, and having the time to actually do that has been a bit not so much time. And so yeah, did some writing today, which I was quite pleased with. It's all good. And yeah, it's mostly fan fiction. That's mostly what I write. Have I done this already? I know this is the bit I got up to, wasn't it? When it happened. Oh, when the stream ended. I mean, I write mostly Kane and Rince fan fiction. I haven't released any of it yet because I'm waiting for an opportune moment, but that will come. It will come. How's you guys' week been? Good? Oh, thanks for the sub, Luke H, and hi.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
Oh man. Rachel cooked this evening, and it involved quite a lot of salt. I'm really thirsty. No, I mean I think it'll paint a picture for you. It's yeah, so I won't worry about it. Oh, 28, man. I wish I was 28. Oh, that'd be so cool to be 28 again. Oh dear. I'm trying to remember what I was doing when I was 28. When I was 28, I was living in Shanghai, I think, actually. I wasn't yet married, actually, at that point. Oh, no, hang on, wait a minute. That was the year I got married. I was 28. Yeah. Let's enter silently. Yeah, I remember when we went to the marriage place to get, you know, to sign all the documents and everything, and I remember just like looking down at the documents I had to sign and then just realising, oh shit, this is actually quite a big deal, like, like what I'm doing here. And then I signed it. It all worked out in the end. It was, yeah, it's been good. Oh, what's happening here? You know, when you're 28, you don't see it quite the same way, you know? Oh, what's she up to?
Oh, it's just you.
I mean, that her looking angry like that, it might just have been her resting face. Okay.
I called you on the comm badge. Twice. Commander Westbrook, too. Why didn't you answer?
I'm busy.
I guess I was just caught up in my work. But I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Was someone else messing around in here? There were a bunch of ISOs pulled out on the lower level, and these here. Or was that you?
I didn't see anyone, but I'll report it. A team will come to investigate. Look, I appreciate that
She
you
doesn't
came
seem
to
that
check on
trustworthy,
me,
does
but
she?
I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship. Nothing's gonna happen to me here.
Miranda, you can be honest with me. Are you in some
Nah,
kind of
none
trouble?
of these are actually
Commander
from
Westbrook
Star
said
Trek
the
apart from
crystals you took
Spock so
never
far.
made it to the containment lab.
Will you drop it?
And as I said, I
Interrogate
kind of wish they
Connor.
didn't have him either. Oh, that's
Hey,
very nice.
Wait up!
You see, the trouble with bringing in like characters like that all the time, unless you're basing the entire
I'm getting
episode
some
around
very
an
mixed
established
signals from you
crew,
right now.
when you just keep bringing them in, it just makes the universe feel so small.
I'm sorry.
There are other
I'm under a lot of
ambassadors, you know.
stress right now. Just tell Chovak or whoever I don't know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out. I don't have time to stand around and debate with you. Not right now.
I wanna help
Yeah,
you,
the
but
impression's
you're
good,
not
that's
making
true.
It easy.
Then I'll try to make it simple. You don't have to say anything at all.
Miranda, hold on.
No. Get out of my way.
Ooh. I mean, something's really up here, isn't it?
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't
Don't know
one
they
of
were
them.
fighting.
What the hell
Just
is
walked
going
in on them on the
here?
floor.
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
Ask her. She was doing something with this. Copying all kinds of data.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation. And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Yeah, I've heard that Red Matter
Check
2
the
is
data
supposed to be
on
pretty
this
good.
drive. I'm sure it'll show her access codes were used. And there were probably files copied while I was still with you two in engineering.
That makes sense.
Then get someone down
God,
here who
joy
can prove
pods.
that.
Oh man.
But until then,
When did I
have
do
to go.
that?
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security.
That's
She
a
can
good
explain
question.
herself in the brig.
Because I
Hold on a
can't
minute.
remember.
We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record.
I mean, I wasn't on it
Miranda, maybe
regularly,
you're
like
feeling
every
out of
week,
sorts,
but I
then
used to go on it
we
from
should
time
head
to
to
time
sickbay
at the
so the doc can
start.
check you out.
And I
Yeah,
went on it
I
when David was going
haven't
down,
felt
well,
right
David
since
and
I
Michael
came
were
back from
going down to
Atari.
play radio. I went
I
down
think I
there.
should see the doctor.
And
You two know her?
yeah, I
If
did
you
some
really think
I did
she's
some
not well,
shows from the Play Radio
you can
one,
take
which
her to
was pretty
sickbay
cool.
first.
I enjoyed
But
that.
what I know is this is a security breach.
And then
We
I
should
joined
treat
it
as
regularly
such.
a bit
Please, just
later.
let me go see the doctor.
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle. Come on, Carter.
Nah, let's call security. There's something up with her.
This is Petty Officer Diaz. I need a security team to Deck 5.
This is unbelievable.
She's up to something. I'll be on Monday. Oh man, is that? Yeah, that was. Oh man, that is younger me. Yeah. Oh, the summer special. Oh dear, that was. Yeah, that takes me back. Oh, what lies beneath? Okay. That was a film. I remember the box art for it. Yeah, that video, that's from Play Radio. Interface was... When was that? Was that in between? Before TCGS? I don't remember. Or was it after? Or was it...
here.
Was it before? Or was it during?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
I don't remember. This is terrible. I don't remember any of this stuff. It's all a bit of a blur. I know that Dark Calls was before TCGS.
As if
I remember
needed
that.
Another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, we're down in the mine, aren't we
Get
now?
in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
Nah, it was added to the TCGS one just for one episode. The rest were all separate. We had like we had our own feed. We had our own. I mean, obviously, as you'd imagine, Matt set up like all the branding and everything. It was pretty good. And then we had a dispute with somebody because they had the same name as us, and yeah, it was quite funny. But that was a show that I did want to do because I enjoyed. I love talking with Matt, and it was fun to do that. It's just that neither of us really had the time to dedicate what we knew we needed to do to make it actually really good. Was the problem. But there was a couple of episodes that I think we had a good time with.
The ionic interferences coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
Yeah, it must have been at the start when we did TCGS, around that time. We were just like, because we always loved talking about tech with each other, so we were like, why don't we just try it? And then we realised that actually we were already doing TCGS as well, and it was just a bit much. It was too much. And then we did Star Calls and Marvel Calls, which was like a lot of work as well, honestly. So yeah, it was yeah.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did.
I don't know if it is or not.
It's
Never
good
checked.
to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Thank you for agreeing to this.
Anyway, back to
You've
this.
already taken risks on our behalf. It means a great deal that you would do so again.
If it's for my people, no risk is too great.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
Yeah, I've got loads more time nowadays. It's been able to do like yet another podcast. Yeah.
The
Hey,
device
Shay.
Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. But explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the Ionic Storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takon.
At the moment, I'm debating in my mind whether to go back to Starfield or not, seeing as I've not played it since it first came out. But then the other thing is that Cyberpunk is coming out, you know, the expansion, which looks actually very good, in a couple of days. So I think I might hold off just for that.
If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takon technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
I mean, hopefully, Luke Cage, yeah, I've actually just started playing FIFA. Not FIFA, sorry. EA Sports, is it EA Sports Football Club? I was just setting up my my management team before I started this.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just
I mean, it looks quite similar to FIFA, obviously.
Pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment.
Man, that's a lot of hours.
Guarded. That's nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid
It just hasn't clicked with me yet, and I think the problem was it came out. I played it for like 13 hours or so, 13 or 14 hours.
How do I avoid
and then I had to go away because I went to a conference for a week, and I kind of like lost the thread of it.
How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am
That was a bit abrupt.
Taurus, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
the Queen. But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well. To someone
Oh, they
much
keep
further.
putting like
You have no authority.
things.
Do you understand who pays your
Right, what have I got to do here then?
from the Queen directly?
I wasn't paying attention.
You'll regret everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know
Each second you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on the records. I can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the maintenance bay.
I forgot what the controls are for this.
But fine.
A wise choice.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Oh, what's that? Yeah, I think with Cyberpunk a lot of it is fixed now, which is why... I mean, I went to... I played it. I mean, I played it and finished it like quite a long time ago, but this is why I'm quite excited by the DLC, because it was very good and it looks amazing on PS5. I mean, the UI is different for EA FC. I've got to say it is snappier than it was on FIFA, but apart from that, that's about it.
Busy.
Oh, this is too dark. I can't see anything. Okay, what am I scanning here? Or is it this?
Something in here is keeping that door closed.
Oh, I'm liking this little tricorder stuff, you know, it's pretty nice.
Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Cool. it's so dark. I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing. Is it this way? Oh, maybe it's there. Random Star Trek facts. I've got nothing at the moment. I need to think about it. I mean, so far nothing has really happened in this at the moment, which is prompting anything from me. Oh, thanks for the sub, Spaceman. Appreciate it. Right, let's go down there, yeah? Oh, you can randomly think of something.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business.
I'll tell you what though, visually this does look like it wouldn't look out of place on, like, very late gen PS3, you know.
There you are.
It does look great.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
Oh, I'm impressed.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
The Expanse has finished. There's the last episode just came out. I think it's today or yesterday. I've got it downloaded, so I'm going to finish that over the weekend, I think.
Fingerprints, sweat.
I'm hoping that the last episode is going to be a bit more expansive.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
The first episodes, because I mean, the last one was ridiculous. It was really short.
That's an enormous tractor beam.
One of our strongest. The miners dump everything they find into the center, and the tractor beam moves it all up into the collector ship.
You sound a little proud of it.
The Illydians may have given us new tools, but the methods of excavation are all Hotari designed.
I'll tell you what I would like to know, is I'd quite like to know how far in of this I am, because I've got no idea. Is there anything worth scanning? Seems not. Let's have a chat. Oh no, wait a minute, this thing over here.
Do you think we could just find a way to climb over this?
Possibly. But the console on the lift itself is locked by the same system that locks this ramp.
No shortcuts then.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
Can I like fiddle with this? Maybe not. Oh, the Pillars of the Earth? Probably...
No luck. Unless
I mean, less than 10 hours, put it that way. Like, way less than that. Probably about... I don't know, I'd have to look on my Switch. Wait a second, then I'll have a look. Because it should have it on there. Just be aware, with Pillars of the Earth, it's very, very slow starting. And you also have to have a little bit of a thing for like history, really. But if you do, it's all good. Right, let's have a look. Oh, where is it on here? Okay, no, apparently I played it for 10 hours or more. So I reckon it was like 10 or 11 hours probably. Because it's not a terribly long game. Mostly because it's not very difficult either. Did I get some instructions there? Because I did not.
What's in all these containers?
Well, let's
These
find
contain
out.
mining supplies,
Can I use my tricorder?
tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining,
Is there anything special? Ooh, what's that? I just saw something red. Or maybe that was just a glitch. I think it might have just been a glitch. Man, I'm only 25% into this. It feels like I've been playing it for quite a long time. But that's probably because it's been months, isn't it?
Iridian console.
all the managerial technology in the mines is Iridian.
So they can keep an eye on their investment.
That's how it is.
Right, let's get a move on then. Oh.
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots. I can use this.
Oh look, Atari have only got three fingers and a thumb. It's interesting, isn't it? What's that over there?
That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it. Almost looks like coffee. Almost.
I mean, if I'm looking for
when I get
DNA
back to the
sample,
ship.
surely there'll be one on this coffee. Where is it? I can't see the damn thing. It's there. Oh, okay. No, apparently not. It's true, yeah. I mean, I only play about 1.5 hours each time,
If
so...
they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room.
I know.
Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else.
Love searching for DNA.
There's gotta be stable DNA here. Good. That's another I can use. Just need one more sample.
Cool. Right, let's look for a little bit more DNA. What's this over here? Okay.
This'll work.
I mean, the whole thing should be covered in it, shouldn't it? It's like if you pick up someone's keyboard.
Perfect. That's enough to make the DNA profile.
Excellent.
Time to go back to the lift.
So, I mean, she could have helped. I have not forgotten the controls in this game yet.
It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Theory proven.
Ready?
Oh man, Quantum Break. What a game that was.
We'll be okay.
I can't believe I put myself through that, honestly.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now.
I wonder how this is done. I mean, I'm assuming probably not that well.
Jara. No, stay back. There's a guard at the station. You'll have to hide.
I mean, I'm liking the pointy clickiness side of this, but I would quite like there to be some sort of control over things like, you know, ship functions and stuff a bit more as well. I want Bridge Commander, basically, but with this tacked on. Or this with Bridge Commander tacked on.
What are you doing here?
A bit like 25th anniversary or whatever.
I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
Let me go!
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I just...
Beyond Two Souls was another miserable experience. I was always chasing that heavy rain high, to be honest, which has never happened again. There's never been a game that is so perfectly, you know, completely not self-aware of what it is that ends up being hilarious.
I was a tactical officer before I was posted to the Resolute. I know my way around a phaser. You saw how I handled our large friend here.
I suppose that is...
I mean, some of the best fun I've had streaming, I think Dark Souls 2 was definitely a high point for me. I really enjoyed that. Oh yeah, and Until Dawn. I played that on stream as well, and I massively enjoyed that. That was great.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
Guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Right, let's see what we got.
Got it.
Still keep meaning to play Dark Souls 3 because I've never got around to that.
Still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Otari lives.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
I see. We don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
Oh, see, the other game that I keep meaning to play at the moment is Lost Judgment, but it's just the time. It's the time to play these games, you know? Yeah, Fahrenheit was pretty good as well. LA Noire in VR, that was, yeah, that was an experience. I think the next VR game I'll stream will hopefully be Resident Evil 4, I think.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead. Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
For Alan Wake 2, I'm not sure, because, I mean, again, enjoyed the first one of those, but, yeah. For some reason, the sequel hasn't really interested me. Ugh. Yeah, Like a Dragon's pretty good. So that's, I mean, that looks dreadful, that does. Look at that. It's awful. But yeah, Like a Dragon was good. But again, they release far too many of these games. I love them, but there's too many of them. I still want to one day go back to Fist of the North Star.
Take it as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look. Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
I mean, at the moment, for games in that universe that I've got to play, I've got Lost Judgment, Ishin, and then obviously there's going to be this other new one that's coming out.
We need that particular card, don't we?
You know, the man who whatever forgot his name or something.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility.
That's it,
of
the
a
man with
laser.
no name.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them. Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I mean, I like them so much, those games, but it's just this. It is the time commitment because it's minimum about 30 hours, and that's without doing all the side stuff, which is what's
Calvin
fun.
and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever is in this mine.
I mean, I finished all the
Hey,
mainline games
I'm
from the
trained for
Yakuza
this.
series,
I'll
but
be fine.
yeah, I
What
mean,
should I
5 got to
Avoid
be a bit
being
of a
seen.
slog by the end.
Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Yes, that's also true. The cutscenes are ridiculous. Oh, stealth. No, not stealth. And it's not even optional. Brilliant. And it's one of those ones where it's like, you get caught, you're failed. You're failed. God, yeah, I'm tired. Oh, I don't like full stealth like this. Oh, how do I get out of here? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Is it this way? Oh, it's this way. Okay. Oh. It's gone all red. I think that means I'm about to get caught. Possibly.
Almost done here.
Oh, okay. Glad
Someone's
to hear it.
here.
Yeah, someone is here.
You're finished.
Oh, okay, I'm finished.
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Right, here we go again. Right, so what does this say? It says enemies can see if you're there. You can fast crouch walk like that. It's quite funny. Oh, there's that dude.
Soon we'll be in control. Originally, Lydians wouldn't try something else. They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly. Almost complete.
Where am I trying to get to here?
Anyone who prevents our destiny should be eliminated.
Well, I've got the security card. Card, not guard. Where Where have I got to get to?
An intruder.
Oh, shit.
How long is Galvin going to make us wait? I'm not worried.
I'd melt if I went through there. Keep moving.
We're even here. We've been waiting for so long. Patience, brother. We'll get our chance. It's inevitable after all. That it is.
Sorry, I know this is a little bit tedious, but
Analysis in progress.
I'm trying to figure out where to go. Oh, there we go. I mean, she said she couldn't take them all out with her phaser, but I think she probably could have done, to be honest.
Stay close.
Stop!
What?
Motion sensors. They trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could
Well,
be anywhere.
They're not invisible to the naked eye, are they? Because she just saw them. What am I supposed to be scanning? Oh, is this... Okay. Fair enough. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I mean, I can crouch down under it, right? I mean, these are certainly not invisible to the naked eye. I can see them, even without the tricorder on. See, I want more dialogue and choices in this, not so much of this stealthy walking around. I want more meetings and moral conundrums. Was that an Illidian? Looks like there's been a bit of a massacre here. Is this to teach me that I was wrong to side with the workers?
It's where the uprising started. Hotari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
Not sure about that.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
We'll make sure they didn't die for nothing. What we learn here could save the rest of your people.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever happened here, it made the Illidians abandon the mines.
I mean, it might be all
Let's
the
find out
people
what
that are
they're
dead,
so scared
or like all over the floor that did that. but
Hotari. And Elydian. Both sides took a beating. From the blast marks, it looks like the Elydians had far greater firepower. The Hotari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Elydian soldiers. How did they win? Footprints. Elydian boots. Running back the way we came. Is this the effects of an Elydian disruptor?
Yes.
Disruptors are cruel weapons.
I know, we all remember that one that was in Star Trek Next Generation, when Data was captured by the guy that wanted him to be part of his museum. And then that guy had that disruptor that was gross because it, like, fired that beam that then sort of slowly made somebody die sort of from inside out. That was not good. The episode was quite good though. Ugh.
Tylus.
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
So is there a third party involved here?
What else can you tell me?
Okay. To tricorder this ship. I mean, Data, obviously.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Elydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set
Yeah, I enjoyed Galaxy Quest. I put off watching it for years because I thought it was just going to be kind of mocking the thing that I loved. But then eventually I did watch it. It was like, oh no, this isn't actually doing that. It's just a funny, nice sort of homage in a way. It's good. What have I got to do here? Radios will lead the way to scannable objects. I mean, this better pick up soon because this is getting a bit annoying.
This makeshift barrier forced the Elydians to enter from the service corridor, creating a choke point. Quite the advanced tactic for a species that's never waged war.
Never seen the Orville, but I have heard that it is good.
The Elydians shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Huh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hotari were defending.
We don't kill our own. And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
I'll tell you what I have watched recently, though, and this is another series that I put off watching for a long time, is Babylon 5.
Whose side was the
I've seen all of that now, like over the last year or so. And, I mean, people, I mean, yeah, there's the whole thing with it being like, oh, you know, this is like, I mean, okay, first of all, yeah, I saw Crusade as well.
You may not want to look down there.
And I've also seen the most recent, what's it called, the most recent animated film that they put out.
Been dumping
I've watched the whole lot. And it's good. I did enjoy it. There's particular characters in it that I really liked a lot, like obviously like Londo, Jakar. They're all brilliant characters. But there's also a lot of terrible acting in that in the series, and it never really quite hits the same levels as I get from like Star Trek or whatever. I mean, people compare. I mean, there was that whole thing about whether Deep Space Nine ripped it off or whatever.
I think they parked this here on purpose.
At this stage, I don't care if it did, because it is still vastly superior to Babylon 5, I feel, honestly. Mostly because there's real character development in that, which is... that's the thing I feel is really absent from Babylon 5, aside from a couple of characters, you know, where there is some sort of development. But it's still good. It's still enjoyable. I did like it. But, I mean, Jeffrey Sinclair, like, right at the beginning, one of the worst actors, or at least one of the worst acted parts I've seen. I know that there's other issues there, but yeah, he wasn't great.
It's right through here.
But yeah, I'm watching Foundation as well. I mean, Foundation, I finished that last week, the you know, series 2. Really enjoying that. I think it's got better and better as it's gone on. I've not read the books, but I do like it. I like the concept a lot. I think it's brilliant. For All Mankind also was very good. I'll tell you what I have watched, which I'm hate watching, but I'm going to stop hate watching, I think, is Invasion. Because Invasion is dreadful. It's like absolutely dreadful.
Growing outward, replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite.
Never seen Farscape. Maybe I need that one next. No, not Secret Invasion. This is another Apple TV one.
This is definitely not Hotari.
Do you know, actually, again, Secret Invasion, finished that last week with the children and Chen. And, yeah, that's the worst Marvel series, like TV series I've seen. It was so excruciatingly boring. Yeah, the morning show is also great. I enjoy that a lot.
This is exactly
there's a lot of good stuff on Apple TV, honestly. I mean, Invasion is not one of them, but I mean, Blackbird was also excellent on there. I'd also thoroughly recommend that. But yeah, I wouldn't bother with Invasion. It's terrible. And what does that say? It says something back to Starfleet. I need to move my camera again. I wish they'd stop putting things in, collect data to bring back. Where can I put this where it's not going to be a problem? Down there? Maybe if I put it there and make me smaller. There we go. I like being smaller anyway. It's good. Right, okay. Yeah, Slow Horses as well was excellent. And Tehran. I like Tehran as well.
Somewhat resembles a transporter pad.
What are we looking at?
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place. But I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode.
I mean, Secret Invasion had so many terrible plot holes.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Oh, it was just boring.
Let's keep
and
looking
it also, I mean, the thing about it, which could have been good, was should have been all about paranoia. But it wasn't really. Ugh. Sorry, tired.
Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface.
I mean, to be fair to them, they've really nailed the whole layer, this sort of aesthetic as well of this sort of stuff. Do you think I should tricorder that? Doesn't seem to be anything there.
How are you holding up?
I knew Galvin and Citron were dangerous.
Yeah, that's the thing. The comic book's supposed to be
I know they're
brilliant,
more
isn't it, for
powerful
Secret
than I could've
Invasion?
imagined. But the worst of it is knowing they got there.
I spent the whole series with Chen every time that Fury was on screen, and whenever he was on screen with a baddie, that sounds terrible, doesn't it? With one of the enemies, she was just like, "Why don't they just kill him? Like they're standing there with a gun, they could just kill him, and they never do. It's just, oh, I don't know." I don't know what I'm looking for here. Okay, something over here. Okay, so there's no radiation here. Oh, that's just... I mean, it just feels a bit like Marvel's bored with the MCU at the moment, honestly.
Transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
She said that before, right?
Looks like some sort of replicator.
It does.
I can't get it to work.
Yeah, Blade, that's true.
It has power. Must be looking for some other kind of authorization.
Yeah, it does feel like they've lost their way, really. And I think it's because it's, there's been just content. They've got to keep getting things out, and I don't think they need to. And the trouble is I've not really been convinced by any of the sort of Avengers replacements, as it were, yet.
Can your device read this?
It can roughly translate the words, but we don't have enough Taconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
Oh well.
Yeah, also the multiverse is terrible. I just don't like it. I mean, David's right when he says that it reduces or removes any sort of sense of threat or whatever from things, because you could just reset things, do whatever you like. Nothing has consequence really, and it's true. He is. I mean, it's something I would say he is right about that.
Crystallized lithium compound. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind. Energy levels are both stable and
I mean, that
like
page on top
information.
here, but yeah, that's true.
Some of them appear to be depleted.
Guardians 3 is
What kind
brilliant.
of information would you deplete?
Oh man, something's got to happen soon with this, isn't it? I mean, I'm all for slow paced and all that kind of thing, but this is getting a bit much.
Why are these all over the floor?
Tell me.
different than the others.
These haven't been depleted yet.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be scanning, is it? It's not very clear. I'm just going around doing all this scanning and shit. I mean, it says I'm missing one, but I can't see where it is. Oh, that's it. There we go.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form.
It does feel like
within
filler.
each crystal.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says, but hard to imagine how that's possible. Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
It's basically stealing, isn't it? It probably won't end well.
Jara?
I see it.
What's happening?
Someone turned it on.
There's no one here. Maybe the device I saw in the palace can send a signal?
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
Right, so there's one more thing to scan, yeah? Around here. It would seem. It's not bio, I don't think. It's not radiation. At least I can't see where it's radiation. Oh, it's got to be chemical then. But where? Oh, here we go.
This can't be right. It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting beam, all of it.
What do we do now?
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's...
I mean, inevitably. Something bad's gonna happen, isn't it?
Quickly. We have to hide.
Are some people going to arrive and then tell us the evil plan? That'd be cool.
This is outrageous! I demand you let me go!
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I'd consider it an honor.
Whew, that was close. It was close. Are they going to notice that that crystal that I nicked?
What is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the better end of the bargain.
So can I.
What a cliffhanger. Right, so let's go and have a chat with the lady that I spurned and sent down to the
Has she said anything?
only that she hates my guts.
Miranda won't be in here for long. Just gotta sort this all out.
I thought we had a good thing going as well, and then she got all
There was
weird.
a chance between you two. I think you've blown it out the airlock.
Yep.
Hope you're happy. Miranda doesn't deserve this. We're supposed to be her friends.
What did you want me to do?
I wanted to bring her to sick bay.
You weren't there until the very end.
See, he's alienating everyone he come. Well, I'm alienating everyone I come across.
Start of something good, and you throw it away like that. I never thought you'd turn on me like this.
You're acting weird.
I didn't turn on you. You brought this on yourself. Unless you have some kind of explanation.
You think I owe you an explanation? Starfleet and its never-ending search for answers.
Tried to find the other members of the security team that went to Hotari, but they're missing. We found their comm badges stashed in a Jeffries tube.
You better hurry up and find them. There's not much time left.
Miranda, if you know where they are, you have to tell us. We're all Starfleet here. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Not anymore. I have a new purpose now.
See, she is being weird and suspicious.
What is it?
Maris didn't get bioscanned after returning from Hotari. Neither did the other two that are missing.
None of them were scanned.
Which should not have happened.
She came over and helped us open the engine compartment. The others too. They must have used it as a way to skirt the scan.
So they knew they had to get around it. I'll scan Petty Officer Maris and get some data to cut through all this speculation.
I think it's better if I do it.
Open up too.
Why are we we're not letting her out. She's being really suspicious. That was weird.
I can't believe this. Ridiculous.
Data coming in. Come here for a second. Did you know?
Know what?
That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
It's right here on the tricorder.
But look at her.
Hold on. Then who is it?
From what I'm reading, she might look like Miranda. Walk and talk like her too. She has different brainwaves, and even different DNA. Somehow, this isn't the same person we left Starbase with. I'm going to feed this into the main computer and run some more analysis.
Commander, there's gotta be something we can do for her.
This is incredible. By some process we don't yet understand, Miranda's body is being rewritten. Her mind has been remapped to another personality, and her DNA is resequencing. I'm not sure the extent of it, but it appears to be pervasive. Someone has taken over and is bioforming her.
Well, she looks the same.
That's a crude way to describe it.
Bioforming.
This is a problem. A big one.
What have you done with the real Miranda? Where is she?
You're looking at her. I'm Miranda, but so much more.
Don't let them get the storage drive!
Hang on, I'm going through a sequence here. Dear.
It's not in the Universal Translator.
Shoot her!
Who the hell are you?
We are the Scions of the Flame.
Stop her!
They're getting away!
Shoot her!
I mean, I know she's not going to like that, but, you know.
Scions of the Flame? I don't like the sound of that.
I don't like the sound of that either.
You're never gonna believe this. The reason the Universal Translator didn't recognize that language is because it's only ever been read. It's the Takan language.
I mean, come on, Luke Cage, she was clearly bad. I had to do something.
We'll burn your planet to the ground. Animals. Wait. No.
Was that like a reference to the animated series? I hope it was.
Rise, brother. Rejoin the flame.
This can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find a more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together? An Elidian and a Hotari?
They did something to him.
Secure the Cartabula.
Cartabula?
It's the energy source.
Spread out. Search the vault.
Okay.
Go back
That's
through
not
the
good.
mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Time to go.
I mean, how do I escape the mines? I mean, the Tekon language is obviously the language of the ancient Tekon Empire. I mean, I thought you'd have picked this up by now, Connors Wilson. You know, we've been playing this for what, about
We're trapped.
nearly 5 hours. You should be up to speed by now. Disappointing.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Ah.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
This is quite difficult. There's like tons of them.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
I mean, I'm probably going to do that, Luke Cage, if I fail this time. That's one. Oh, for fuck's sake! I did worse this time than before.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
I mean, they're excellent shots.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
Hey, Santorius, thanks for the sub.
Get on.
It's just started to pick up after nearly an hour and a half of not much happening.
Hold on to something.
I have shot the love of my life in the game.
Oh no.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
Shoot the one driving the machine! Destroy them!
Ow.
Tylus!
Yeah, but the best Star Trek is where, yeah, not so much happens, but at least there's conversation and dialogue and stuff. Which has been absent through most of this part of the game so far.
Here we go.
It's become a bad cover shooter. There's been, yeah, there has been a lot of tricorder action.
The lift.
I wouldn't describe it as being sweet though.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come in.
Jara!
Are you all right?
I think so. It hurts.
Oh, come on, beam me out. I don't want to do more shooting.
What are you doing?
Hold on to me.
Commander, we read you, but there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
Miranda was able to transport through the storm. There has to be some path through that we're not seeing.
Tetrametric radiation is saturating our sensors. There is too much interference to pick up the residual transporter signature.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation. Of course. I can align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Genius.
The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is connected. The storm, the warp-killing field, the crystals, Miranda's alien transporter tech. Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration. There are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, there's all the people trying to kill me.
Identify the commander signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Rydek, we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to generate a
I like the way
high
it's just
energy event
lazily,
to help
just
us
sort of like going,
Energy event. Got it.
ding,
Tylus,
ding.
you still with me? I am. Good. I'm going to shoot my phaser at some dilithium to cause a piezoelectric rupture.
What? Why?
Signal flare. These crystals have to be pure enough. Bigger still. Come on. Damn it. No good. Too small.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion.
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their bioscience now. I've got their bioscience isolated.
Commander, we have your signal.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference.
Okay. Oh, this is a life or death situation.
I've got a path. Just gotta calibrate the signal.
The bar fills when your cursor is at a point when the distance between the waypoints is greatest. Oh, I've got a feeling this is going to go badly. I don't really understand what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't read it enough, did I? What am I supposed to do here? Can somebody explain? Because people are going to die.
I've got a lock.
Energize.
Oh, there you go. Did it.
Petty Officer Diaz.
We're losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying.
Oh, no. Right. Oh, that was wrong.
I got it.
Apparently it wasn't.
Come on.
I was hoping she was going to appear as like some sort of weird dilithium stroke person hybrid.
Take a look at that.
Rydick, I need you on the bridge, now.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hotari.
Status report.
The systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
They're preparing to fire.
We should hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order.
Recommendation, Commander? We need to act quickly. Before this spirals out of control.
Hail the Illidians. Maybe we could talk some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Illidians. They've powered down their weapons.
Odd. You sure about that, Mr. Ermont?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship. Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
That's unexpected.
Commander Ermont, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
Weird.
What's happening?
There's an energy dampening field coming from Tau.
Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, the flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the Starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you sided with the Hotari in the negotiation, but that does not matter now. My crew is going to die. Please, I beg of you. You must render assistance. System failures are compounding around my ship.
We'll help you.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
By my estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
While we may not be able to transport the Illidians directly, if we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldy and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Jara, I need a senior officer in command of this. Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle and get it done.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar, you will be part of the rescue mission, as will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldy, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
The pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldy to make it possible to beam the Illidians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
They do look like pattern enhancers as well. I mean, yeah, this looks very Deep Space Nine / Voyager era.
We're going on the wrong mission.
Oh, what's that?
We're going to rescue the Illidians, the people that oppressed the Hotari, when we should be going to rescue
Oh, really?
Miranda.
Is there more Castlevania coming to Netflix? Is this the one that's it's set
only worse.
later on, isn't it, in the
I've seen too many
timeline?
people I care about wiped away by some greater entity to stand by while the same thing happens.
It doesn't follow Richter, does it? I can't
I
remember.
wanted no part of it then, and I won't stand for it.
But I'd be
now.
more up for that, definitely.
Bodies stolen and used like puppets.
Good thing. Good thing.
It won't be easy. She's gonna fight us every step of the way. We've seen that.
Remember, it's not her that's fighting us.
I know. But right now, we've got other lives to save.
Yeah.
The away team is ready.
Then let's make it go.
Resolute to Shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off. Have to keep away from the lightning.
We are within range. Any closer will put the shuttlecraft at risk. Preparing to transport the away team. Energizing.
Right, okay, I think I'm probably going to stop this now because I'm falling asleep. Not because I'm bored or anything like that, really, just because I'm tired. But yeah, I've made some progress. I've done some tricorder scanning and all that stuff.
And the other systems too.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks for watching, as always. Very much appreciate it. And I'll be back next week to get much further into this. Because now it is kicking off. Yeah, maybe I'll do a longer one next week. But yeah, I'm tired at the moment. But yeah, thanks for watching. Recording on Monday. And yeah. See you later. Bye-bye.